Hello Aries and welcome to my channel. My name is Peace. I'm with the Footsteps to Peace. I'm a psychic astrologer and an intuitive life coach. If you are interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check the description box down below. There you'll find a link to my website, thefootsteps2peace.com. Also, like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And hit that notification bell so you can be updated the next time I post a video. All right, Aries, let's go ahead and get started. I hope this week and this energy has been good on you guys. You have the Sun and Venus both in your sign right now, which should be, it's almost like this feeling of like, I want to get up and go, but there's one thing still holding me back. That one thing that is still holding you back is Mercury. Mercury is still in Pisces. So it's like you have this, like, I want to get started. I'm feeling really good about myself. I'm feeling like it's time for me to, it's like spring into action. But yet you still have this little niggling thing that's going on in your subconscious. So utilize that. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to the things that are going on around you. Signs, synchronicities, anything that you need to let go of at this time, let it go so that it is not affecting you with this new year. So happy new year to you guys. Aries, you guys are the first sign of the zodiac. So, everybody's following in your footsteps. I also am an Aries ascendant. Therefore, I feel this energy just as powerful as you guys do. All right, Spirit, please show me for the Aries for March 24th through the 30th. Wow, God. Okay, there it is. Unfinished symphony. See, that's what I was talking about. It's like, okay, the number 10. So it's like, wrap it up. There's gifts that are trying to come into you, but you have to be in a position to receive those things. So that's the Mercury and Pisces energy that I was talking about. When old doors close, new doors open. That's when the 10 is the end of the cycle, and then 1 plus 0 is 1. That's the beginning of the cycle. So unfinished symphony. Let's go ahead and see what that has to say. All right, there it is. Unfinished business, an incomplete lesson, lack of closure, the need to make amends. This is a time to tie up loose ends as you near the completion of a cycle or project and mastery of a lesson or skill. Before you can move forward, it's important that you come to terms with where you are now. Practice radical acceptance. Take inventory so that the emotional and psychological closure can occur and the answers you seek will be found. You can't move forward if you are leaving things unfinished. Reflect on what has passed so that the symphony can finally end on a high note. If this has something to do with your business, Aries, make sure you complete projects now before starting new ones. Perhaps you have created something special that will increase your sense of abundance and bring you opportunities for wealth. However, if you don't see it through, it won't add up to anything but more clutter. Now is the time to put your nose to the grindstone and complete the tasks that have accumulated. Pay your bills, sign the documents, do your filing, hand in the assignment, complete a work of art. Tie up loose ends so that you can move forward with the surety, knowing you're on the prosperous path and feeling refreshed and excited about the future. Okay, so it's like closing up all, since March of last year. We are now closing out to the end of the cycle, okay? And remember, like this time last year is when everybody was in, if you think about it, during Aries season, that's usually when we have this get up and go energy and spring forward. That's when spring begins, right? It's the new year. Last year we were in quarantine. Okay, think about that. Last year, March 24th, we went into full quarantine. Think about that, okay? So it's been 2 years since we've had this real Aries energy, and yet we still have this shit that's kind of looming over the top of us, okay? So it's like close out whatever cycles need to be closed out, whatever projects, whatever relationships, whatever jobs, whatever. Finish it up so that it's not coming back while you're trying to get these new things started. Relationship message says, moving on is difficult when love lingers. Things are left unsaid and you haven't had the opportunity for closure in your relationship and in your heart. You can still feel bound up in your relationships when closure is denied to you. It's important to achieve this for yourself. Write that letter, make that call, or have that conversation over a cup of coffee. For peace of mind, accept matters as they are. Make amends if need be and declare your feelings, even if only to yourself. Be clear about what was left unresolved and close the door on the past so that you can set yourself free. only then can new love blossom. So, if there's someone out there that haven't been able to close the door on, make sure that you get that done. If you're in the process of a divorce, make sure that you're not sitting around on that paperwork, okay? Get it done. You want new relationships, you want new jobs, you want new passion projects to start, then we have to finish out everything else. If there's a friendship that maybe you guys lost touch because of, irreconcilable differences, have that closure with that person, okay? Make sure you make that phone call. Sit down and talk over dinner or something and figure out whether or not you want to continue in that friendship group, okay? So, Spirit, please show me for the Aries. Spirit, please show me for the Aries. What does Aries need to know from March 24th until the 30th. And this is give or take on either sides, you guys. You know that these readings are timeless. And again, I guess I have to tell everybody, not all messages will apply at all times, okay? I don't need to hear in the comment box that this is not your message and that it's, I have things that I need to be doing. If it resonates, great. Let me know how it's working out. But if it doesn't resonate, it's just not your message, okay? Come back next time or go check for your sun, your moon, and your rising. If you don't get a message, it's because you don't need one this week, and obviously your life is doing all right. All right, so keep that in the back of your mind, okay? Because I've had that happen like quite a bit lately, and it's very frustrating. And then I'm being attacked because it's just not their message, and it's like, okay. Okay, Spirit, please show me Aries. Okay, Four of Pentacles. So hold on to your money. Hold on to your money, looking to, either holding on to your money or holding on to someone or holding on to a scenario, holding back on, on giving love, not sharing. And my nose is going crazy. The challenge is the Seven of Pentacles. So again, this is your investments. This is a card of waiting. So it's like what I was saying earlier about how it's like we have this energy to get up and go, but at the same time, you're not going anywhere fast. See? It's like you're sitting here. Why? Because you have other things that need to be taken care of. Is it time to move for some of you? Spirit, please show me for the Aries. Okay. Justice. Okay. Spirit, please show me for Aries. Nine of Cups. Wishes being granted. That's in the past. Any injustices that have been done. Okay. New contracts. Maybe there's unfinished businesses with old contracts, some type of communication that's coming in, or some research that needs to be done. Spirit, please show me for the Aries for this week. 10 of Swords. There's another 10. Now you have two 10s. 8 of Swords. There's that mental prison. I think for some of you, it's like you're afraid. You're like trying to protect yourself. Queen of Pentacles. Lots of Pentacles here now. Okay. Yeah, heavily weighted in the Pentacles and the Swords. So I will suggest you guys get out of your head. And that, oh, there it is. There it is. You know what though? Look at this. Look at this. See how they're both the same but different? Okay. It's like you hold the key to unlocking yourself from the shackles of the devil. You hold the key. All you have to do is be willing to let yourself go. This is a very spiritual reading, I will tell you. For some of you, this is about court. This could be about child court. You could definitely be ending some type of this is probably going to be only for a couple of different people, but I'm going to say that someone here had their children taken away, or you know of someone who got their children taken away, okay? So when we have the Page of Wands and it's facing the Hierophant, all right? And you've got the Page of Swords here, and then you've got the card of like prison and pain, and probably because of some type of addictions or something unsafe. It's like, where's your value system at? Okay. And like I said, this is not going to be for everybody. This is a very specific message. Where's your value system? Because that to me looks like pregnancy. So for some of you, your child is probably under a year old. For some of you, they're just young children. There's 2 children here, so you could add 1 or 2 children. This is a lesson. Like I said, this is not going to be for everybody. This is a lesson, though. It's like you have to make a different decision. And this situation isn't over. It's like, are you willing to fight for this person? You know, I hate to say it, but I would rather see them switch places, the devil and the Hierophant. Because the devil is actually the outgoing message. So for some of you, it's like you're choosing the thing that's keeping you from your children. Okay? You're going to choose, and then you're going to play the victim role of like, what do you mean? It's not me. I think you need to reevaluate your situation. I don't always pick up on this kind of stuff. So like I said, this is a very specific message. Let me see if I can pull anything else out of here, because it's just screaming. It's like you were happy in the past, like when you gave birth, and it's like you're trying to hold back. For some of you, you know, financially, you could be hurting. Yeah, okay. I did say I think it's about your children. I said it. I wanted to clarify what the devil was all about. Here's the devil, right? Children. Breadcrumbing. Children. 9 of Pentacles. I think in the outcome, you end up overcoming this, but it's going to be a long road. So whoever that message is for, okay, I wanted to finish that out. For others of you, there is, this is a side note, okay? For others of you, there is an extremely amazing message that comes in, and it's someone here who is wanting to partner with you. And I think that this is going to bring balance in your finances, okay? I feel like, you know, someone here is going to try and capitalize off of you, but I feel like you already figured it out, and you're going to go ahead and say thanks, but no thanks, okay? And you're going to be actually going your own way. I think that, you know, I see that like it's kind of somebody who stabs you in the back, but you're just kind of like, I don't care. It's not a big deal. I got this, okay? And I feel like you just need to close out that door. I think that someone here has been watching you. I think that they have been seeing your style, and I think that they've been looking at whether or not they want to invest in you or invest in your business. For others of you, you're definitely working with taxes and stuff that has to do with the law. So I would say save your money. You're kind of looking to see whether or not you're going to owe, how much you're going to owe. But I feel like at the end of the day, you could end up with help. Someone here is here to help you. And at the end of the day, I feel like it actually works out in your favor. So it's a couple of different messages. The first one is very, very strong. The second one, I feel like this just has to do with Aries work. And I feel like doing your research, definitely doing your research. You don't want to go into this blinded or blindfolded. You want to be able to see where it is that you're going. 10 of Swords, you know, I feel like some of you just need acupuncture when it comes right down to it. So I would definitely say that. I do feel like there's an ending here when it comes to some kind of court or legal documents. But at the end of the day, like I said, Aries, I feel like it all turns around in your favor. I just feel like, you know, with Mercury still in Pisces in that 12th house, it's like just wrapping up all of this stuff. And I like the fact that the Justice and the Hierophant is here. And yeah, I feel like you're going to be a little bit battle worn, but I feel like at the end of the day, when Mercury enters Aries, you guys are just going to like catapult and shoot forward. Spirit, please show me Aries love messages. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Next one, Spirit, for Aries. What else does Aries need to know about their love life? Or somebody else is going to be reaching out. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And the next one out. Oh, you got forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And you've got an extra card that says playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So yeah, and there it is, codependency. Okay, so the first story that I was talking about, I feel like there is some type of addiction issue that someone here has been dealing with. Okay, and I feel like that has a lot to do with and maybe it's a financial addiction. It could be drug, sex, alcohol, and just making bad choices, okay? And it's like, yeah, you need to forgive and learn, from the situation, but at the same time, you can't keep repeating it. For some of you, you're going to choose the one thing, and then play the martyr, play the victim, and that's where it's like, it's not me, it's them. I don't really see that. We're always 50% at fault for any one of the issues that we put ourselves through. You have to learn the lesson. That's what the Hierophant here is all about, is learning the lesson. One, see how they're like looking up at him? They're learning the lesson. In here, it's like they've got their backs to it going, I'm not the problem. They're the problem. And it's like, temptation or learn the lesson. It's entirely up to you. Choice to be here or shackling yourself down. Because I'll be honest with you, unless somebody's got you bound and gagged in the basement, you're never stuck. For others of you, for those of you who are married, just be mindful that, your partner is not falling victim, because Mercury in Pisces can also be where we're drinking a little bit too much, partying a little bit too much, any one of those things. And at the end of the day, it's a false sense of love. It's a false sense of fun. And, all your issues are going to be waiting for you at the other end. Anyway, Aries, I love you guys very much. Make sure you guys wrap up whatever needs to be wrapped up. Let it go, and, work on whatever needs to be worked on. And at the end of the day, I feel like everything will end up working out. Anyway, Aries, I love you guys very much. If you're interested in a personal reading, don't forget to check the link tree in the description box down below. It'll take you to all my services, plus all my other social media platforms. Anyway, you guys, I hope you have a wonderful week. Take care, and we'll chat again soon.